Alright guys, welcome to What Do You Need to Know? And today we are going to start with an episode of Putin 7. We're going to walk through Putin's subconscious and see what's going on in these current moments right now. And what I got was the Four of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. This is almost like he's thinking about something being turned down, where we left off on Putin 6. We were talking about like meetings. Whenever he mentioned something, it'd get turned down. So maybe everything that he's coming up with, all the plans, all the discussions, everything he's saying is getting turned down. This Queen of Wands, I would see this as being Russia. As they are looking on at America, Russia had this plan and it's been turned down, and they're thinking about it being turned down. As they look on America, and America's becoming this burden. And America probably don't know that Russia is watching them and thinking that they're becoming this burden, but they're going to be working hard. They're working hard as they think about them being a burden, right? So as they're sitting there and working, I'm pretty sure if I throw a card on this Eight of Pentacles, it's probably going to be something to do with like the war. And that's probably what they're working on. And as they are going through this war, they're probably thinking about how it's probably about to be a burden, because they know that there's other countries and other people out there suiting up to get ready to come in. Let's throw some clarifying cards. Eight of Pentacles, please and thank you. Whatever's going on right now, I feel like when I was doing Putin 1 through 6, he was always like feeling like he was defeated, or like maybe this was going to be a hard task, or I guess the word I'm looking for is like self-doubt. Maybe they were going in and he kind of had a little doubt of like, okay, I don't know if we're going to be able to take this over. As I'm looking at this right now, I feel more confident than I have from Putin 1 through 6. It's kind of weird. Like, I don't know if things have turned around over there. Maybe they actually kind of feel like they can win, or if this is just like some type of, I don't know. Let's just keep going. I got the Temperance for this Eight of Pentacles. So that's the reason I started saying that, because it seemed like they're a little bit calm about what's going on, about whatever they're working towards, or whatever he's working towards. He's feeling guided to do it. He's feeling calm. Like he's feeling like, I'm being guided to do this and I'm going to win. You know what I mean? Like he feels like it's his purpose. It's almost getting a new breath, a second chance or something. That's what it feels like. Maybe for a while from Putin 1 through 6, he felt defeat, or he felt like it was going to be a hard task. But now it just seems like he believes in himself again. I'm just going to keep going though. Temperance, please and thank you. Imagine somebody knowing that things aren't going the way that they envisioned them to go. But then at the same time, imagine thinking like, well, it's supposed to be this way because this is part of the story. Like I was guided to do this, and I know we're losing and things aren't going our way and they're fighting good against us, but it's because it's supposed to be that way, and then I'm going to come back and be victorious and blah 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 blah. It's almost like at one point in time through Putin 1 through 6, he was almost like, all right, I'm starting to lose, I should quit, things aren't going our way, live to fight another day, put a pause on this. Right now it's almost like, well, we won yesterday, we won the day before, well maybe I was supposed to be losing, or it felt like I was going to lose, but I'm being guided to. It's almost like he's talking himself into like that's what was supposed to happen. It was supposed to look like they were losing, because maybe whoever he believes in was going to come back and roar them through whatever fire that they were in, and they were going to be victorious. You know what I mean? Like he went from accepting defeat, going home and having a plan B, to like, no, we're going to stay in, get over this because the angels are with us, or whatever he believes in. Let's see, 10 of Wands, please and thank you. It's almost like it's saying it's becoming a burden because it can't manifest this because of like Joe Biden or working with America. That's why Russia as a whole is looking at America as a burden. He can't manifest what he wants to manifest because this Queen of Cups is, like I said, would be Joe Biden. You gotta understand, Joe Biden is, I think he's a Scorpio. I'm pretty sure he's a Scorpio. This Queen of Cups is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is like a feminine energy. And like when I do readings, Putin comes up as a masculine. He comes up as a King of Wands. Joe Biden would be the president of America, so also a major arcana. He comes up as a Queen of Cups because he's a feminine energy. He's more of giving. He's more of a lover. Putin is a fighter. If they had a fight in real life, Putin would probably kick his ass. But we're talking about something different. Energy-wise, Joe Biden is probably a better person and a nicer person, giving person. Putin's he's a slimy, grimy. He could be nice, but he could be mean. Like he's a King of Wands. Russia Russia's looking at America. They're thinking about it being turned down. America's a burden. Putin feels like he can't manifest because Joe Biden is a burden who's looking at him trying to manifest, and that's what's causing his manifestation to be in reverse. He's still trying to work hard on for something that is not there, but like he feels like he's protected. He feels like what he's doing is right and it's protected. That's what I was trying to say earlier. Like that's why he's still there and he's still going to keep going, because he was doubting himself through Putin 1 through 6, but now he's feeling like he's protected. He's feeling like he's doing what he's supposed to be doing, even though it's not looking great. And that's probably why he's looking at America and thinking that they're a burden. He's probably watching to see if they're going to move. Let's see. Queen of Swords, please and thank you. So because he does have like America in his mind, or America's here, I can see. And it's almost like this Queen of Swords is thinking about a victory or celebrating this war. It's like so much here to unpack. Basically what it's saying is, it's saying that they're starting to look at this war or whatever's going on over there. It's starting to become a burden as well. And maybe they are ready to go in. They're using their intuition about going in to just get their celebration or their victory. Right now they feel kind of trapped because going in and just fighting is an unknown journey. It's like kind of like, because there's a fool card here. It's almost kind of like they don't know what's going to happen if they just go in. Like basically they don't know if like we go in, then next thing you know, he hit a button and like there's nukes everywhere, you know? So it's kind of like they're trying to make a judgment on it. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to make a judgment call on like, should we just keep sitting here or should we, you know, go in and get this victory? Their intuition is telling them that if they go into this war that they would win. That's what their intuition is telling them. That's what America is sitting there thinking and doing. Let's take a look at Russia. Queen of Wands, please and thank you. It looks like their minds is the words I got in my head was tattered. I don't even know what that word mean. I just heard tattered. Queen of Wands, please and thank you. What comes up for them is Putin. It's so weird. It's almost like they are going to protect him. They're going to stand strong and firm, and they're going to protect him, as he is also, he has them in the back of his mind as well, and he knows that they're going to protect him. He's probably worried about their judgment. Like there's a judgment behind this King of Swords, which is kind of like another enforcer, or it could be it's somebody else that he might have in his pocket. Maybe he don't know if they'll like protect him, but they will protect him, whoever it is. I just need to go see what this judgment is, because that judgment will tell me if they will or not. As Putin looks out at this decision that got turned down, something got turned down from him. He's looking out at it and he's trying to go away from it to offer something else to like NATO this time. Instead of like talking to Ukraine, it's almost like he's going to try to go into like NATO to offer some type of offering. Let's see what this judgment is though. Let's see. There's somebody behind him. Judgment, please and thank you. There's somebody behind him, but you know how I was talking earlier where he was like, he don't know if they're going to protect him or not? I can understand why, because maybe when he communicates with this person is kind of like, I don't know, but I'm watching, or like, not like, or just kind of like 50-50. Like maybe this person is kind of like, you know, long as they don't jump on you, you know, if they jump on you, we'll try to do our best to come in, or it's a weird energy around it. It's almost like he don't know if he can trust if they protecting him or not. Like it's in the back of his mind, and then it's like judgment right behind that. And then when I get the judgment card, I get the Hangman, and then I get the Knight of Pentacles, and then I get the Strength, and then I get the Ace of Pentacles, and then the Three of Wands. There's a message there that is not being taken in, and this message is like, I want to put it in the Hangman, but he's trying to have the strength to keep giving towards Putin, who's waiting. Like it's like he's waiting because he thinks that he has somebody that is protecting him or should be protecting him, right? But he don't know if that person is going to be there to protect him. Get what I mean? So like, and this person who is supposed to be there to protect him is also thinking about, he really want to put it in the Hangman, but he not telling him. So he trying to have a strength to give to whatever he said. Like if he said, I was going to do this, hey, I'll send 10,000 troops to you if you need it. Like he trying to have the strength to do what he said he was going to do, but he really want to put it in the Hangman and not do that. Like he said he was going to do something, but he kind of really want to say, hey, you know what? I don't know if I can do that. And I think Putin probably can feel that, which is why in the back of his mind, he's like wondering, this King of Swords, I don't know who it is though. I don't know who it could be or who. I remember thinking maybe China or something, but this doesn't feel like China. This feels like somebody or something, a different country, a different entity. King of Swords. At first, I kind of thought maybe it was like Russia, maybe like their army, or because that's who originally crossed my mind. Maybe it was like Russia's army. He was thinking like, you know, are they going to be protecting me? Are they going to be fighting with me, fighting for this? He's like bringing judgment on that. And I think they don't really want to though. I think they really want to put it in the Hangman, but they not telling him that. So they just trying to have the strength to keep doing what he wants. That's what's going on with Russia. It's probably like their army or whatever's whatever's going on over there, it's probably 50-50 split. Like half of it probably want to stop and half of it probably want to keep going. That's kind of how I feel. And that's probably what got him concerned about, hey, is this possible? Can we keep going? And which is why he's probably looking out at this offer that got turned down and trying to make up a new offer. And since Ukraine has like probably signed away whatever they have to join NATO, whoever they're trying to join, he's feeling like he need to go take an offer into them is what I'm seeing. That's all I have for today, and that was an interesting read. Putin